Hey everybody, and welcome back to another one of my Antistasi Ultimate playthroughs. I'm going to be showing you some Takistan gameplay today, and yeah, so we're just going to get right into it. I'm not going to start off with a mission. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So we have a military administration over here, which is just a little building that has some various equipment in it that I can steal, and a few other things. And then there's also a town over here that we can work my way towards, and I'm going to try to take over this factory. Factories provide you with lots of resources and various other money for each tick of the game, which I believe is 10 minutes is an in-game tick, quote unquote. So we're going to try and go there. Right now I am undercover. There is a military base in my way, or a military outpost, but I'm not too worried about them uncovering me or finding me. I think I just got to take a little bit of a convoluted route around. So gonna do that. I tried to record and do some missions of a different nature to show you guys, but the missions were like super hard. I just didn't have the equipment. The enemies were hyper strong. Their aggression was very high, and there was just a ton of reinforcements, and I just couldn't make any sort of, I guess, entertaining progress. Like I could make it work, but it just would have been kind of cheesy of me just dying over and over again and things of that nature to capture an outpost. And now I gotta try and go past this roadblock without setting them off, so I gotta get close enough to go around, but not too close to make them hate me. So luckily we were able to do that. And we're gonna go down here. I believe we'll deal with that outpost at a different time, but I would really like to take this factory just for the money it generates every tick. So the only thing is, typically, if you play a regular Antistasi game, they're very protective of their factories and of their resource points. So if you take one out or capture one, they very frequently will try to send counterattacks, at least when you're playing against the USMCs. This is a Takistani military, so I'm not sure how aggressive they are, but typically they're way more aggressive and they don't want to lose it. So let's see, we got a small patrol sitting out here. I think I should be able to take care of them, no problem. I don't see any other guys. So I'm going to pull off right here. Get out. And see if I can drop them. Did I not drop him? Yes, I did. Alright. So one thing I am going to do is I am going to place a rally point. But first I need to do money. So I can donate money to the faction that I've got from doing various missions. And then I can, as a commander, place a rally point so I can fast travel here as long as there's no enemies around. So, oh, hi. So typically the enemies actually, if they're really smart, they will try to... Ooh, so this is already... Where are they? Okay, they're just up there. So yeah, they will try to surround a rally point. Where are those shots coming from? Are they still up there? Yeah, they don't like me very much. Alright, drop one more. I really like to loot one of these guys. Is that him? Yes, it is. Okay. Good old Lee Enfield. A little slow. Sometimes a little hard to aim with, but a nice kit nonetheless. 303 British is a pretty strong round, so it will punch through most stuff that these early game guys have. So I'm going to try to sneak up here. This guy's still alive. Is this guy dead? I might want to revive that guy, because if you look up, you see my aggression is fairly high. So I'd like to lower that, so if I can. Take that. I will take the radio. Take those health packs. And now this AK, I'm going to reload, but it's zeroed. The base zeroing is 440 meters, so you got to really consider that when you're aiming down the sights, and really aim lower. And the tough thing is, I don't have any armor. So there's a guy up on the roof. See how low I gotta aim to hit these guys? Okay, that's just a civilian. Are you a bad guy? Yes, you are. Or am I the bad guy? Some say you'll never know. Okay, so they're throwing smoke. Okay, hi. Point proven, point proven. We don't gotta be so aggressive. Oh! Where did I get stung from? I really don't know where I got shot from there. Oh, right there. I'm trying first aid. So the withstand option is an option in Antistasi Ultimate, and again, if I play with people, then I'm not all about it, but because I'm playing by myself, it's just so I don't get cheap shotted like that, and then I just gotta do a whole song and dance. And a lot of times if you do get taken out, there's not really much you can do about it, even with the withstand. So it, oh, they must be on top of this building. Or in the woods there. Oh, they're trying to flank me. Okay, I got that other guy too. It is a lot nicer having a... not having an automatic, having a semi-automatic rifle is... Are they trying to smoke me out? The audacity on these cats. We're all up here, and this is... I've talked about this before, but this is where like the angles kind of get a little bit tough, because they can... Oh! Hello? Did he throw a grenade? I thought I saw something thrown at me, but I thought it was I thought it was a smoke grenade. Typically, they don't throw regular grenades at you, so that's something. But I did put down the rally point, so I can show you that. I believe I'm gonna take my PPSH loadout that I have. So you take that, and then I'm going to make sure that's reloaded. Push Y, go to fast travel, and you can click. You gotta click right on this part of it, and then fast travel to my rally point. Just makes taking some of these things a little bit expensive. It is $1,000 to place one down, but if you put it down, you can reclaim it back for what you don't use. And unfortunately, because I died there and this distance is greater than 2 kilometers, or I think 1.5 kilometers, it actually resets the factory, so they are all back, and all my loot is not. Oh, hi Amaret, thanks for joining. So that's just a random town. Now I kind of wish I had my Enfield. Like where? It must be these guys over here, yeah. Haha, those animations are kind of cool, if not unfortunate. PPSH, I'm not here to put accurate fire. I'm here to put fire down. Yeah, I think it's just those guys. But there's a whole little Scooby squad. And I don't have a good angle. Yeah, this is where I could pop up with the Enfield and kind of take my shots, but okay, you're dead. I'm gonna just have to. And some people will do like a first person only run or a third person, but again, you're playing against bots, so you want to have a little bit of fun with it. You don't want to be completely at a disadvantage. If you're playing against people, then yeah, kind of doing like cheat peeks over the terrain is not very cool, but what am I supposed to do here? You know what I mean? Like, oh, is that an underbarrel? Let's see what this guy's got. No armor. Oh god, he's got the budget AK. But he does have a grenade launcher on it. And that's sometimes all you need. I have no idea where those shots are coming from. But I'm gonna get inside. And then at least if I can open this door, let's go in here. I get some height. Might be able to kind of get the angle on the guys. Any other guys on top of? Well, they like to sit on top of these oil storages. Where's that guy shooting me from? Is there a guy over here? No, no. Hello? Alright. Can't really see an angle on anybody here. And like these can be accurate or they can be not accurate. So you can kind of use them, but sometimes they can kind of work against you if you think a guy's there and then you focus solely on that. So you always gotta keep your head on a little bit of swivel. And sometimes these buildings are filled with guys. Like literally, there'll be like 5 or 6 guys in here and you'll open a door kind of willy-nilly and they'll just blow you away, so. And having no plate carrier or body armor makes it so much more cutthroat early on. You really you can't take the hits. At least I have a helmet right now that might save me from one lucky headshot, but I don't think there's going to be much I can do. So it did save some of the guys that I clapped from before, so that was nice, but a lot of them are respawn. That civilian almost got absolutely dropped. So for things like this factory, you have to come in here and you have to... I hear them talking. They're moving. Yep. I think he's right over here. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, need ammo. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how you guys like this one. Oh, that was way too high. That's gonna take out some. Yeah, yeah, how do you like that one? That one was a little bit more on the ticket. There we go. That was... See, we're talking about these guys. They get a little sneaky beaky. Is there a guy back this way? He might be sitting on top of the building, but... Alright, so as I was talking before I got really interrupted, you come up here and you scroll wheel and you middle mouse click on seize if that's what your defaults are set to, and then you will capture it. After a few seconds, factory taken. Now, see, aggression went to very high, so they might send a counterattack. If there's no one around, what you can do is you can push Y, open command menu, go in here, recruit units, scroll into your factory, and if there's no one or no enemies around, you'll be able to recruit some forces. But if there is some enemies, they won't let you. So now I've kind of garrisoned this building. These guys aren't very good, they're not very well trained, but they at least let me prevent them from having someone just walk in. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a loot crate, place that down there. There was a guy, I could have sworn somewhere. So if a guy's bleeding out on the ground, it will not gather the scattered loot from him. He has to be either revived or war crimed. So, but you know what they always say, it's not a war crime if it's the first time. So keep that in your guerrilla warfare pocketbook. But because the aggression is very high, I'm going to try and revive as many of these guys as I can. And as far as I talked about with those garrison guys, you can actually choose the loadouts for what they have. So later on when you unlock like RPGs and things like that, you can create their loadouts and even give just their riflemen, even though they're not AT guys, you can give them RPGs as well as their regular rifles, so they will shoot them against enemy armor. So that's kind of like a way to get it without having to just recruit AT guys. But so you can also, when you resurrect one of these guys, you can reveal enemy positions, which sometimes they'll give you a general. You can recruit them, which adds to your HR. It doesn't automatically give you a soldier, but it adds to your HR in the top left there. So then I can recruit. And then, or you can just release them. Now this guy was a sergeant or an officer, so I can search for intel. It usually takes a lot longer than you think. I might have it turned down a little bit in my game mode, but default, it takes quite a while to search through intel. So don't do it if there's any chance that there's enemies about. So see, intel found. I got some money for it. And the Takistani army is short on reserves right now. So that basically tells me that there's probably not a high chance that they're going to send a heavy reinforcements or a counterattack. So I'm pretty safe in that aspect. So that's good to know. Again, as the dynamic of the game changes, as this invading force wins or loses, the Takistani military will gain access to more support or less support. And that's how it kind of ebbs and flows as you play, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to now gather the scattered loot. It will pick up those boxes of the surrendered guys, and we'll carry on. Sometimes, not so much the factories, but you'll see it at the military administration or outposts. There is an arsenal there that will have a variety of weapons, different random cool stuff, caches, everything you could want. And within those, you can transfer them into the back of, say, this truck here, and then take them back to your base and transfer them to your arsenal. So there's all sorts of nifty little things you can do and cool little weapons you can get that are not standard on what you're fighting. So what I am going to do here is I'm going to... Well, what I can also do, actually, sorry, I keep changing what I'm going to do. So when you capture this area, you can go up to the vehicles that are in the area, and you can push Y and put them into the garage. And now it looks like, or sounds like, our riflemen see something. Okay, that does... Okay. Not sounding too happy about that. Light APC spotted. So I'm going to drop this and pray that there is something in here that I can use. RPG... Oh! Excuse you? What just lit me up? Oh. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna really hope he doesn't shoot me right away. Please. Oh, God. I took like... I gotta heal, but I also gotta shoot him. I hope he doesn't just come right in here. I also need an RPG. Oh, this is gonna be so danger close. Oh, I think I killed myself. But I did take out the APC. Well, I took out some soldiers within it. So that's good. um, So yeah, so they did send a contact. They did send some reinforcements. Unfortunately, I was surprised that backblast actually took me out. I must have just caught the tail end on the wall here. I didn't think it was going to kill me, but that's okay. I will quickly grab my arsenal, my PPSH. So sometimes if there is this, like what's called a contact report, you won't be able to fast travel there. Sometimes it lets you. Okay, it does. It depends on how much of a force is currently engaging there. But if there is too many, then you can't fast travel. So we still have control of it. Maybe if I hadn't hit that RPG, it might have not let me do it. But I could have used my rally point there as well, and that probably would have been good enough. So I'm trying to find a little way around here. Yeah, that backblast kind of... Hey, former self. We're going to take some of your kit here, homie. Take your helmet. I don't need you. I do need you. Alright. And... I don't know where my RPG went. Maybe if I gather some scatter loot. Okay, I took everything off those guys too. So let's see. Maybe they had something that I can use. Cool. RPG. Does any of them have... Okay, wow, there's actually quite a bit of body armor. Just level 1. But you know what? At this stage in the game, I will gladly take whatever I can. Do we have... a couple mags of that? I don't need... I don't need you, and I don't need you. But I do need heat rocket. I can't remember what the difference is between some of these, unfortunately. But that's alright. We will make it work. So we'll gather the scattered loot. I believe the APC, because I fast traveled and went back, I think the APC despawned. So that's a little bit of a cheeky way to do it. If you're playing and you get back to your base and you get worried that they're going to send a huge counterattack and you just really don't want to deal with it because you spent a lot of time, say, capturing an airbase or whatever you want to call it. And you can also come up here and use and remove it. So I got 692 bucks back. So it only cost me about 300 total, which was well worth it to not have to travel to and from. But I'm still undercover as well with this vehicle, so that's nice. But yeah, so you could always save your game really quick. Say you capture this, and I didn't want them to send a counterattack. Save your game really quick, and then you log out. And if you do that, it kind of nullifies that. They can still send counterattacks in the future, but you don't have to deal with the initial large one. So if you're struggling with your progress and you really want to just have a little bit of luck, you can do, or have a little bit of fun or success, you can do that. Again, a lot of the stuff you can do is for solo playthrough, just to make things a little bit more streamlined. Whereas if you're playing with a bunch of friends or you have a good squad, it's a little bit easier to manage and hold objectives that you need. So I'm going to now go towards... I'm fairly certain they won't send another counterattack to that place yet. I'll keep that in mind. And again, if they had larger resources, they might have sent 3 APCs and a variety of other things to deal with me. So the fact that they only sent 1, I kind of lucked out. See, now there's a roadblock here. Do we want to take it as we go? Yeah, let's see. I might be able to fire off a couple of, well, it's a little close for, a little bit close for, what am I trying to say, a handheld grenade launcher. I really don't want to throw, these VOG 17 grenades I have are like absolutely devastating. They're so close range that they don't go very far. Okay, well I need a better magazine than that. Hello? Okay, yeah, that might work. Okay, I hit them both with one, but I didn't take down either one. That's unfortunate. Where are you guys going? See, they're trying to flank me, but I'm trying to flank them. Where did the last guy go? Oh, he surrendered. Smart move. Smart move, Chief. So I'm gonna revive them now. So that I wasn't too worried because that roadblock didn't have 50 cal on the technical, so I really wasn't worried about them doing too much to me personally. See, and now I can try to reveal, tell me where your comrades are, and he might tell me, he might not. He might tell me to go screw myself. Does not know, so he doesn't know anything because he's too stupid. So I can just release him, and then he can run off, and that's fine too. Either way, you see my aggression there in the top middle where it says TKA aggression. After releasing these couple guys might go down. So it's always good, unless you want the fight, to keep that manageable. But yeah, just, healing some prisoners and releasing them back into the wild can really quickly lower that. So I'm never too worried about. Are these guys all dead? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. What if they had a family? I'm just gonna take that first aid kit, and because I didn't get out within view, okay, hey, within view of them, it didn't remove my undercover for this vehicle. Whereas if I had just gotten out right in front of them and started firing, there's a good chance that vehicle would have been marked, and then you have to put it back in your garage and take it out again for you to be undercover when you drive in it. You can also go just walk around undercover if you want to, but you can't have like any military gear, and it's pretty particular, so you just got to take like very casual clothes, no weapons. And so if you really wanted to scope out an area, you could do that and then take binoculars and kind of, play the part of a civilian guerrilla warfare fighter. And as you can see, my aggression just got lowered down to medium, so that just helps me in the grand scheme where I don't have a lot of kit to deal with heavy forces. So it looks like, if I see here, it looks like there's a roadblock. Pretty strong roadblock. I don't want to get too close to that because he's already kind of eyeing me up. So I'm actually going to go back here, hop out. Is that it? Oh man, I thought that was a dude. I'm like, oh, those are a couple dudes though. Man, that's crappy. Because that vehicle has a lot of nice stuff in it. I don't want to give up on it. I'm hoping he's going to go away so I can withstand. Okay, I'm going to try to stand up. He domed me right in the head. It might have been his buddy. I think his buddy has a shotgun. And I think he just put a round right through my dome. So typically, the police that was like a little police patrol too there. But I don't really know. Oh, hello. Civilian, you almost got dropped. Alright, so I'm going to put a rally point here. That's what I was going to try to do. And I'm going to revive them against my better judgment. Yeah, tell me how you really feel, homie. You do have to be careful when you're reviving these guys inside a building. If that little box appears underneath you, it will kill you. So it will like armor you, and it will like launch you, and you will just die. So be very wary about picking guys up inside buildings because it can cause you great distress. So I would avoid that at all costs if I were you. I'm going to switch for the AK-74. And now I'm going to look. I have a tough circumstance here because I'm getting a lot of towns that are joining my side, but it's raising the aggression when I don't really want it to. So if I look at my map, Gospandi, so that joined us, and also this town as well. Okay, I probably shouldn't be looking at that while I'm trying to deal with this military outpost, but that's all part of the song and dance. So where? There could be guys in those windows too. I gotta be kind of careful of that. It's kind of tough. I'm supposed to not have like the sway on. Like it's not supposed to have as much like stamina and sway. Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay, so let's watch out on that. Oh, hello. Hi, friend. Who else is in there? Is there anyone in the windows? I was gonna watch out. Got him. Is there any... I think these guys will try to flank me, so I gotta be careful of that. And I gotta watch over that. They got me. Alright, that's too bad. No, that's alright. That's my fault for looking at that. So, I'm gonna go back and respawn. Try to take another run at it. See what we can do. Got a lot of kit there, so we want to get that back. So PPSH, sure. Fast travel, sure. Rally point, double sure. You can also go to your flag in your base, and then you can go fast travel to rally point as well. It's just whatever way you want to take it. Why is it putting me on this side? I don't know how well this is gonna work. Oh, weapon jam? Are you kidding me? I can't remember how to play jams. Oh man. Oh, they got they have SVDs. That guy's healing, so I'm hoping. Dang. All right, that didn't work either. All right, we got this. Couple tries. So you know what they say. If you suck once, keep sucking. Oh man. So again, even as though I've played tons of Antistasi, I'm not always doing it the most tactical or the most intelligent. Sometimes I just kind of play it the way I wanna. A little rushed. There's my body. See again, it's despawning them because it's so far away, which is just making it a little bit awkward. But this is just tough because I'm going to keep getting flanked, I think, here. Yeah, I don't really feel like taking a round from that recoilless. Okay, that's considered a roadblock destroyed, so that's good at least. You're surrendered. You're surrendered. PPSH, not known for its accuracy, to say the least. But, you know, Napoleon said quantity has a quality all of its own, so that is always important to keep in mind. Just trying to get a little bit of a... Is it just that one homie? Is he a sniper? Okay, these guys gotta chill. Snipe this. Okay. That's taken out, that's taken out. Now, you have to be careful in the buildings because guys in windows or angles, or they can sometimes shoot you through doors or floors, so you gotta be, you gotta embrace the Arma for everything that it is, right? You can't, well, see, now that's that arsenal I was talking about. If I can secure this, then I can take that. Okay. First of all, mind your business. Holy, see, this is what I'm done with this little. Yeah. Last thing I want to do is get popped by one of these little mothers. I'm trying to clear as much outside before I go in and expose myself. I know I kind of cleared this already just by walking, but sometimes guys can be kind of hidden, so you always got to kind of double check. And once you take out a certain amount of people, it tells you that the military administration, I think they've surrendered. I think I've captured this, but sometimes there's always one guy. Yep, remember what I said? Yeah, see? That guy might have been the officer. Usually they have, yeah, see, search for intel. And I'm doing exactly what I shouldn't do. I'm reviving him in here. And if that thing spawns, it might launch me. But luckily I think it spawned either downstairs or in the floor. So this is the head honcho of this, and I'm pretty sure if I take him out, then the military administration will be mine. So I'm just going to search him really quick. And if I execute him, they'll probably go to very high or extreme aggression, basically right off the hop. So once, if a guy's surrendered and you shoot them, it will always like guarantee escalation. So you really got to be careful about shooting people that have surrendered. See, TK attack expected. So I can kind of expect them in 142 minutes to maybe send a counterattack against one of my like factories or something of that nature. So it's just good information to have, just to know how ready they are. And the fact that they haven't surrendered yet is a little bit alarming. It makes me think that there is someone else in this building hidden somewhere. Give me. I think people are bleeding out. Okay. It's, yeah, you said it. I really feel like there's one more guy who does not want to give up. So yeah, this is what I was talking about with the special crate. Look, it's got a couple special rocket launchers and a couple of missiles. So usually this is not the same as like Arsenal from Outpost. An Outpost will have way more stuff in it, but these little military administrations can have some neat stuff. So, but I am very surprised that I do not have this yet. I don't really know why. Okay, there it is. Um, right on call. So, I'm here a vehicle. Can I put that vehicle? No, I need to be near garrison. So, are you guys? I think most of them are all dead now. Oh yeah. Is that? Okay. Mr. That guy had a lot of health. Alright. So Ben Jones of the Takistani police force, I'm surprised too, is quite the bullet sponge. And now this town, Nagara, also joined me because I took enough of their resistance in the town. So I'm going to put a couple guys in me. I don't really have very much money. So, you know, that's just the way she goes. And word to the wise, whenever you have a loot crate, if you stop somewhere, unload it out of your truck. Because if you do not and your truck gets blown up, it will blow up your loot crate. But if it's even just sitting right beside it and your loot crate gets taken, it will, I forgot to release these guys, it will survive. Even if it explodes, even if the truck explodes right beside it. So always unload it. It's a good little tip to make it so you don't lose all your precious cargo. So either way, that was a... Ooh, that's not going to be good. Yep, so you just went to very high from medium because that guy... Oh no. I'm sorry. Jeez Louise. Oh man. Now I'm going to deal with that. Alright, so I'm going to load this into that. The tough thing is because... Where is that? I hear the shoes thing. So I'm coming over here because sometimes you got to position your building very close. Oh, yeah, they're shooting at something. I upset some people. That's okay. So come in here and yeah, see it does fit if I do that. So the tough thing is I want to take this back. I guess I could do it one of two ways. Okay, yeah, no, I got a plan. But actually, I'm not really too worried about it. I'm going to fast travel back to my base and get out of there. So that was a quick little factory take and a quick little military administration just to get some more resources, some more kit. Hopefully start to unlock some stuff here soon. But I will start making some more proper arsenals with, you know, fully automatic weapons and armor, especially, just so I can not get pinged and dinged from one shot right off the hop. So, I'm gonna just quickly transfer this over. So I'm just gonna unload my cargo, unload this cargo, put this vehicle into the garage, transfer cargo, it'll take the closest, and then transfer that one. Fantastic. So let's take a quick look at our arsenal, see if we have anything unlocked yet. Nothing new unlocked. Still need a variety. I have so many random AKs and variants that it makes it kind of hard, but especially once you start taking on an outpost or two, you start to really unlock stuff. But luckily now we have some anti-armor for some future attacks, and we got some body armors, and I believe even a few more helmets. Yeah, so we got quite a few helmets now, so that will really help our kit and help our loadouts. So that's all very good. So you come back over here, you can save in a variety of ways, but I always do a double save, just like that, and then we're good to go. So anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in today for this quick game, and make sure to ask questions or leave a comment down below. Appreciate all the insight. Have a good day. Cheers.